Alright, wondering how to change out your vent lid screen? Like something on this on your coach? Well, hang around, I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, so on this coach, we're actually changing out 3 vent lids. I'm going to show you just the one in the bathroom because that one is the one that's also getting the vent lid screened. So here we go. First things first, it's going to be a number 2 square. A lot of people hate the number 2 square, but after you've been using them for a while, you'll learn to love them because here's a number 2 square for you. Can't do that with the Phillips. Okay. Now this is just the trim ring. Watch out because it's going to have a lot of dust. So for here, I'm just going to knock it off in the bathtub. But the other ones will go outside to try and minimize our cleanup. So this guy here, you're going to have 2 little holes that secure him. This guy's so old, it just busted. So we're also going to change out the vent lid. So with that being said, you just want to crank them up a couple turns so you have some wiggle room. Pull this guy on here. If you don't wear the hat, get ready. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now this guy we're actually going to replace, and this guy actually has the fan switch. So if you just unscrew him here, he's got this little retaining nut. Put him down. Just going to kind of finagle him up and out of the way. And now, okay, it's 2 for video. So that was how to remove the screen. Now I'm going to show you how to remove the vent lid. Where I come up here, like I said, just screw him up a little bit. And so now, the screws here and the one over here are the retaining screws for the vent screen. So, I want to hold on to these guys. We won't be using them, or reusing them. Get him down. Now here's the fun part. This is the vent crank we're taking out here. These 2 screws here, here, and here. Now this guy's gonna come loose. Watch this part, man, because like I've dropped this on my face plenty of times, and the job ain't so fun after that. And now from there, you just want to push up on them and kind of finagle them. You'll see this guy right here, we had to wiggle out. So here we go. This is basically your vent lid up top. This is the crank. And if you look in here, it's got that little circle. And that's where this guy's going to hook in and slide over. So to get them off, we just want to slide them back. They'll come right out. All right, let's go up top. Okay, getting ready to go up the ladder. Here's what I recommend, especially after doing this for umpteen years, man. Set up another ladder. Y'all kind of know what this ladder is. I can say it, but then I give them a plug, and I don't think they need any help selling the product. But you know what I'm saying, man? Get a ladder like this, make it a little easier on yourself. So, get this guy here. Oh, almost forgot. You need a flathead screwdriver. Flathead screwdriver in this. Pretty good. Follow along. Here we go. Okay, so this is the new one. This little track we have. And these are our stops. So this guy here, we can stop him. So that way it'll stop from moving that way. Pick this guy up. You gotta take a little screwdriver and bend that little tab right there up. And then it slides right off. Second guy, he's open. We'll close him right there so he'll stop. Get him in there. Sometimes you gotta bend him back up a little bit. Stops. A little more. There we go. Take the other side. Bend them down. It's changed out. Okay, so we got the vent lid on. Now it's time to kind of start buttoning everything up. So, super secret trick. That's why you guys all subscribe and tune in, right? So this will help prolong your vent lids, or their vent lid cranks, I should say. Get like a silicone lubricant, like a Wonder Jelly, if you will. This one's Super Lube. Gotta say, kind of lives up to its name. Pack that in there real good and tight, right? Make a mess. And you just want to roll it up and down a couple times to get that all up in there. Then, nobody likes a mess, so let's kind of clean it up, because if it don't look good when you're done doing it, probably should have paid somebody. Okay. Now that'll help fight off all the, corrosion and everything else that gets up inside there. And I got one of these extra guys laying around. Well, he's actually for this. And honestly, I just toss him. But if you want to use them, you gotta like fit them on here like this, slide them up in there, they'll go down, and slide them around. It's supposed to lock it in. Now you can do it that way, but I'll tell you, if you do this a long time, don't need it. Get rid of it. You got him coming down, and when he's all the way down, he ain't coming out. And when it's all the way extended, that guy ain't gonna be able to come out anyways. So it's up to you. But I say this guy, no bueno. Next, a little tricky, but hey, got faith in you guys, man. Pretty sure you guys can do it. I get my Phillips started. Now this guy, here we go. Gotta go back up in. Here we go. So here, this guy, we're gonna push him up in here. And then you gotta just kind of feel around till it goes to that circle hole that I showed you guys. Guess what? There he goes. Now when he's fully extended, it makes it a little harder, so I crank it down a little bit. Now, if you're careful, it'll stay in place. If not, it'll fall on your nose. So, just gotta get him up in there again. Slide him around. Get one guy started. There we go. Get the other guy started. There we go. Let's just double check. We'll take our crank, put it up on here. Oh, look at that. It goes up and down. All right. Now we're ready for phase 2. We're gonna put the screen on. Okay, so if you're buying your vent screen, and now it's time to change it out, but this is the RV industry, man, so it's never apples and apples. So when in doubt, make sure you got an apple and another apple, like they match up. And I say this because a lot of times this guy right here is a little shorter. He'll be like right here, and then you need a different crank. You can make it work, but then you're gonna have to change out the crank. So when in doubt, apples and apples is your best bet. So once again, it's the RV industry, so they only do it so-so. This is the hole for where the crank's gonna go. This is for our fan button, our fan switch. Well, if you look on the new one, they have it there, sorta, but it went all the way through. So you either take a razor blade and try and cut that out, or else you can use your drill, but be careful because you could mess up the screen. So, hey, buckle up. This is my first time doing it too. So let's go. I got a 3/8 bit. Success. Okay, now we're going back up. So first things first, you want to put the button, the fan switch, up into place. So here, you got to kind of finagle them around. Got a zip tie here, so let's just cut that guy. Cut him there, get him up and out of our way. Should give us a little more room to work with. Oh yeah, tons. Okay, button on there. It's kind of chamfered, you'll see it. You got a flat side and then you got a chamfered side. Flat side wants to go against here. Okay. Up. Ah, found the angle. The angle of the dangle. Got him down. It's all about the angle of the dangle, folks. Okay, he's on there. Okay, so we got the switch in there. Had to cut that zip tie. So when in doubt, try to go back stock the best you can, if it makes sense, you know. So this one makes sense because we want to keep the wires up and out of the way. So this one gets my approval that, okay, I'll put it back to stock. Put that out of the way. I want to make sure it's going to clear where the mounting holes go. That's good. This guy. In there. Okay, got a crank handle. And then we cinch them down nice and tight, right? You go up, come down till it's snug, another like 8th turn, and then you don't need whatever that stupid guy is, man. I've been tossing these for years. So we got our vent, or trim ring, I should say. Just trying to match up the holes. These guys are on the side. And this one's actually slanted, which you can see. It's kind of shorter over here than longer, so we just got to match that up with this one. This has been done. Yeah, I think it looks like that. Oh. Well, there's only 4 sides, man, so here's attempt number 1. No. Attempt number 2. No. Attempt number 3. Okay. Get it now. And that is how you change out a vent lid, and the bonus of a vent lid screen. Crank that up, go back down. See you in the next video.